Ice cold, this damn winter's getting old. Don't even wanna hear what the weatherman told ya. Cause I'ma pack it up and leave it, cause I don't need it. I need a moment that it's heated. Cause right now, I'm only chillin', but not that good chillin'. I'm straight chillin', you know what I'm feelin'? I'm dreaming, scheming, going another direction with UV protection. Kicking it on the beach, hit it! Knock, knock, knocking on my door. The moment that it's full, it's taking in a little vacating. Ain't gonna pass on that. Take your track, take my scratch. Go ahead and scratch my back while I'm spending stacks. Stacks to relax, sipping Don Julio, hanging by the poolio, laying back while the sunshine dries me. And I gotta have my lady beside me. Let it roll, let the day surprise me. A little rest to refresh and drive me. Or get away from the gray and ice, cause you know I gotta do it up nice. From the 585, no lies, all eyes on my only reprise. Hand it to my brother in the 269, staying live while he opens your mind.
Thought I would write one while I was doing this. Thought I would try to explain why I'm going through this. See, I'm not no rapper, I ain't no hip-hop scrapper. I'm just a game hunter, determined to catch what I'm going after. The game is 5 hours working and watch what they do. Blend their style and your style, create something new. Now you coming around asking me, why did I change it? Did I sell out or am I going through a new stage? I'm going through something new that I created. Maybe I'm not playing yo, cause yo is dated. I'm just branching out, trying to extend my horizon and make a little cash to pay for all these suits that I'm sizing.
Knock, knock, knocking on my door. Moment that it's wrong, taking it a little vacate. Ain't gonna pass on that.
All right, people. Listen, welcome to the OBF the Network channel, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, so you guys get the live streams when we go live. And if you can, people, donate to the channel. Go to OBF the Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys can donate to the channel. All right, listen, we here with OG, Weezy. We here, people. We got a show. I want to let everybody know we got a show coming up next week. The World's on Fire. It's me, OG, and Weezy. We doing it once a week on Friday at I think what 7 Eastern time, and you know, probably like 6 if you're an hour or 3 hours before. I guess it's what 3 hours before that, or something like that. But we got that happening. But yeah. So we got that happening. What up, OG? What up, Weezy?
What's up, Kenny? How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good, man. How y'all feeling?
Well, besides the world being on fire, I guess I'm okay. I'm just standing out here with my fire extinguisher.
Yeah, we got a new show coming out. Like I said, we got a new show coming out next week, next Friday, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But I guess it was an hour, Weezy. You said an hour, Weezy, your time?
Behind y'all guys. So it's 7 y'all time, it'll be 6 my time.
Yeah. So Weezy, you sound like goddamn number Johnny 5 right now. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah, go out and come back in. You sound like number Johnny 5. Yeah. Sound like number Johnny 5 out this motherfucker. But anyway, Weezy brought this to my attention. Hold on. Alexa, Go to YouTube.
Here's YouTube.
Weezy brought this shit to my attention of Stephen A. Smith out there buck dancing and cooning again and lying that he can't talk about certain stuff. It's bullshit. So shout out to my brother Weezy for bringing that to me, bringing this to my attention. All right, so what we get ready to do is, y'all know how we do, man. Coon alert, people. Fucking coon alert. So, we got Stephen A. Smith cooning. I got the clip. Now he cooning. Hopefully we get Weezy back up in the building. But OG, you ready to hear this clip?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Let's see what's going down.
All right. This is Stephen A. Smith line that he's saying he can't talk about, people being accused of shit. But he get ready to talk about Von Miller and his situation. And we don't have all evidence. And I told y'all I did the show on that yesterday about him lying that said he can't talk about shit. But let's listen to it.
Transitioning, hard transition, is to Buffalo Bills linebacker Von Miller. That brother right there. Super Bowl champion 2015 with the Denver Broncos. Super Bowl champions a couple of years ago with the Los Angeles Rams. One of the elite pass rushers the game has ever seen. Well, I don't know if you heard the news, but he recently turned himself into authorities on Thursday after he was accused of assaulting a pregnant woman, and a warrant was issued for his arrest. Now, just to get the intel nuggets out of the way, Miller turned himself into the Glen Heights Police Department hours after the warrant was issued, and he immediately posted $5,000 bond and was released. Why am I bringing this subject up? Because recently, over the last few days, I had to address a subject involving Josh Giddey of the Oklahoma City Thunder of the National Basketball Association. So considering that and juxtaposing that to this story about Josh Giddey compared to Von Miller, I want to take a moment to explain to everyone the difference of why we, meaning people in the media, can discuss this matter and not the drama that is surrounding NBA player Josh Giddey. I showed him there. You saw his face. You see his face right now. He's been accused of messing around with an underage girl. But in his case, ladies and gentlemen, there's an investigation. The NBA isn't talking. He's not talking. The Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA team he plays for, is not talking. The family, nor the girl he's alleged to be involved with are talking. No one knows. So when that report comes out, and there's an investigation and an allegation, that is all you could say. In the case of Von Miller, it's a different animal. Because Von Miller had a warrant out for his arrest. Law enforcement.
But that doesn't mean shit. Now I'm going to say that right out the gate. Doesn't mean shit. Just because law enforcement go arrest him doesn't mean that he's guilty. He's still alleged of doing something. He's alleged. He didn't get found by a jury or nothing. It's just it's a story. It's Allegations. The fuck are you talking about? You trying to play games with the rest of us and act like we don't know what the fuck you doing. This white boy, you don't want to talk about him. Oh, it's allegations. The police wasn't involved. Excuse me. The police ain't involved. So what? The police, he didn't get arrested. But you report on anything else though, Stephen A. You report on everything else, but listen, this dude, like, he got arrested. He had to turn himself in, he had a warrant out for him. He got arrested. So what? It's still allegations. You still talking about it. But when it comes to this white boy, we don't know all the evidence. They still investigate. What the fuck you think they doing with Von Miller? Von Miller. They still investigating. I don't give a fuck that he got arrested. I don't care. It's still an investigation. And if y'all don't understand the difference out here, my people, the difference is if a motherfucker, listen, if Johnny Law, even if they arrest you, they still investigating. They feel they got enough evidence to charge you and put a warrant out, right? But they don't have enough motherfucking evidence. And I ain't gonna say that. They still investigating. Regardless if you got arrested or not. They still investigating. They don't got all the motherfucking shit. They just got enough at this period of time and say, you know what? Let's arrest this dude. Let's arrest him. But let me explain something to you, the difference of what Stephen A. Smith, the fuck he doing, and this cop-out that he doing. Bitch-ass nigga. Coon-ass nigga. You know what this nigga is doing? He said he can't talk about the white boy shit because it's under investigation. Well, what is the fucking difference of with Von Miller? He's still under investigation. It's still a story. And nigga, you are a journalist. Regardless if, hold on, explain something to everybody. Do anybody know all the facts of what the situation with Von Miller? The police said what they said, they arrested him or whatever. But do we know everything? Do we know that he actually did it? No, we don't. So for fucking Stephen A. Smith to come out and act like, oh, we need more evidence to speak about it, it's under investigation to talk about the white boy, but you could talk about Von Miller, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on. Stand this nigga, man.
File papers. Law enforcement forced and compelled him to turn himself in, where he was ultimately able to post bond and depart. And now the National Football League is looking into it because they have something called the Commissioner's Exempt List, where ultimately you can get yanked off the field and not allowed to play.
I don't give a fuck. It's an investigation. It's an investigation. At the end of the day, Stephen A. Smith, he's been accused. Just like the white boy. He's being investigated. Just like the white boy. I don't give a fuck. And you know better than that. When it comes to black people, when it comes to law enforcement, you're a bitch ass. You know we get treated differently. And you sit in there on your high horse, acting like, oh, we can't talk about the white boy shit because he ain't get arrested. Let me say something like this, Stephen A. Smith. How many times you talked about Dana White? How many times you talked about Brett Favre? Your bitch ass. You're a goofy ass. You didn't need, ain't no investigation happened with Dana White. He didn't get charged with anything. We seen it on video that he beat his wife. You talked about it one time and ain't talk about it no more. Your bitch ass. You ain't talk about it no more. But anyway, let's move on. Fuck.
So you see why we would be able to talk about that a bit more extensively than the conjecture that we would have to rely upon if we were talking about Josh Giddey? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I want you to understand there's a difference. And I want the players out there. I want the professional athletes, the former professional athletes like the Des Bryants of the world, to take these notes. We might sit up there and judge what we're seeing. We might sit up there and even have the temerity, the unmitigated goal to tell you what we think you should have done based on your exploits and what you could bring to the table. But you know what we would never do? Go out onto the field and try to show you what the hell you should be doing. Y'all don't understand. That's the equivalent of what y'all doing.
First of all, that's a goddamn lie, you bitch ass nigga. Your whole purpose as a journalist, every time you critique them niggas on the field of if they playing bad or not, you do that. You goofy ass nigga. Yeah, you do. You ain't on the field. You ain't on the court with none of those guys that play basketball, but you got a motherfucking opinion about what they're doing on the field or on the court. Why you lying, nigga? Talking about we can't critique that. You do it all the time. You critique those niggas on the field, in the courts, all the time. The fuck, why you lying? You goofy ass nigga. Listen, let me say this to Stephen A. Smith and the rest of you fuck journalists. When it comes to black people, y'all quick to come out and y'all got something to say. But when it got something to do with them white athletes, y'all niggas stay silent. That's what we talking about. I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit you talking about. Be consistent. That's what we asking. Be consistent. That's what we ask racist motherfuckers. Be consistent. You racist pieces of shit. You bigots. That's all we ask you to be. If you're going to be a fucking racist, you're going to be a bigot, be consistent. If you're going to be a motherfucker that only come at black people and not go at the white people, you ain't consistent, motherfucker. Fuck you, Stephen A. You lying piece of shit. That's why I stay on your helmet. You bitch ass nigga. You a bitch nigga. How the fuck you gonna sit there and lie? You can't do this, you can't do that. You doing it? You just did it. You just did it. You just did it. Von Miller got accused of something. He just got accused of. He got arrested. Okay, cool, nigga. But he's still being accused. Motherfucker, you don't know the law and you that ignorant? I don't give a fuck he got arrested or not. Accused. If he ain't got found guilty of shit, he's been accused of it. You bitch ass nigga. How the fuck I know the law and you don't know the law? But all that slick talk, all that motherfucking acting like you know all these big words and you so educated, you don't know the difference between that. Or you act like it ain't the same. Let's move on. This goofy nigga trying to make excuses for being a sellout. You go at black brothers, but you don't go at them white boys like that. And nigga, we stand on that. Over here on the OBF, the network, We stand on that shit. You don't go at them motherfucking white boys like you go at our people. Your own people. You're a goofy ass. Fuck you, nigga. Let's move on.
I've been on social media trying to tell journalists how to be journalists. You can't say everything. Every truth isn't made to be told prematurely. Sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes that's the way it goes. That's all I was trying to say, Dave.
No, you bitch nigga. That's how it goes for a fucking sellout. You willing to not say anything when it comes to them white folks. But the black people, you quick to talk about them. Ain't Von Miller still just being accused? Regardless if he got arrested or not, he had a warrant out on him, he's still just being accused. You goofy nigga. You don't understand the difference? You fuck nigga. You trying to play us nigga like we stupid? Listen, Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to say this to you and I'm going to say this to any of you other stupid motherfuckers out there. He's being accused. Accused mean accused. I don't give a fuck he get arrested. He's still accused. Ain't no jury say he did it. I don't give a fuck what the district attorney says. We all know that district attorneys lie on people and put innocent people in jail. We do know that, don't we? You stupid, goofy motherfuckers. That's facts. I ain't gotta make it up. I ain't gotta sit there and fit a narrative. Motherfucker, we know district attorneys and AGs lie on niggas and lock them up for some shit that they didn't do. But he's accused. The law is he's just being accused. Even if any of y'all, anybody, me, myself, we all get arrested, that don't mean we did it. We still being accused. Stephen A. Smith acting like, oh, we got all this evidence. He got arrested. So that means I can speak on it. No, motherfucker, he's just being accused. So you can speak on that. You can speak on the nigga just being accused of something. At the end of the day, it's still being accused. He's under investigation, accused of being accused. But a fact is, he's under investigation. Just like a motherfucker that did some shit and they got arrested for it, he's still under investigation. He's still being accused. Y'all know the definition of being accused, motherfucker? You stupid, goofy motherfuckers. Let's move on. Stephen A. Smith, man, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. And nigga, we know you. We know that you work for ESPN. We know why you doing what you doing, you goofy nigga. We ain't stupid. And then you try to act like we the ones that's out of pocket. No, bitch, nigga, you are. That's why niggas call you a sellout and a coon. This shit you doing. Let's move on.
I don't want to disrespect you. I don't want to come at you the wrong way. Got too much respect and adulation for you. I just want you to know, stepping into this lane where you're trying to tell journalists like Malika Andrews and others how they're supposed to do their jobs, proclaiming that they did it one way for somebody without doing it some way for another, without having all of the information available to you, just ain't wise, my brother. It just ain't wise.
You know what? You know what ain't wise? The day that Stephen A. Smith get his downfall, his nigga call, I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'm damn sure gonna be front line and be okay with it. You goofy nigga. Try to tell you how to do your shit. You don't even do it that well. You're a bad journalist. You horrible at what you do. And you try to sit there now, don't try to tell us how we do our shit. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, Stephen A. You goofy ass nigga. You sit there and act like you high and Molly, like somebody saying we wrong. We ain't wrong. Des Bryant ain't wrong. We watch you motherfuckers every day. Coon, sell us out. But we the one tripping. Des Bryant in the wrong. Oh my God. Look at Des Bryant. He not understanding nothing. Bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? We journalists over here. Bitch, you ain't no journalist. You ain't been a journalist since Skip Bayless gave you that position over there at motherfucking ESPN. First Take, you bitch nigga. You ain't been a journalist since then. Fuck you talking about? You trying to play with niggas? Like we stupid. We ain't stupid, motherfucker. You trying to act like you more educated than us? Cause you what? You got a degree in journalism? Bitch, you don't even do journalism like you supposed to. You a coward. You sell out. But go ahead, my people. Go ahead. Weezy.
Yeah.
Go ahead. LT, speak y'all piece. OG, speak y'all piece, man. Fuck yeah.
Can you hear me?
Nigga. Fuck.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's like this. I always grew up with this. What's worse than a dumb nigga is a smart dumb nigga. You know them niggas that think they smart, but they come off like they dumb. That's what Stephen A. to me. It's like he wake up in the morning, flip through the dictionary. Hey, I'm finna go on First Take. Let me find the biggest motherfucking words to say. That's how he come off. And as far as about this shit, Bogut put that shit out there. OKC knew about this shit over a year ago. Now let that sink in. They knew about it a year ago. So if Stephen A. got all these sources that he say, either he lying about that, or ESPN just didn't want to cover that shit, or the NBA covering that shit up. Now, as far as that, and you're right, that Von Miller shit, okay, keep that same energy. Okay, report the shit. It's a warrant out for them. Shit like that, shut the fuck up. But they went on and on. Don't put your hands on no one. Every fucking body know that. You gonna interrupt your show to bring breaking news about that shit? Just say, hey, he got arrested, shit, like, and leave it at that. But guess what? They caught heat from the black community about the Giddy boy. Man, that sounds gay as fuck. But the Giddy boy. They just, just said, hey, they got backlash because they didn't say nothing about it. But the shit been out there for a year. Bogus said it. Motherfuckers knew about the team, knew about it for a year. But they just say, hey, they got some backlash. Oh, this and that and all that. It's under investigation. We don't know shit, this and that. But they expanded on that shit when they came to Von Miller. They started talking about domestic violence. Don't put your hand on no woman and all that shit. And, Buffalo Bills don't need no distraction. Well, all right, motherfucker. Well, goddamn OKC don't need no distraction. Why you didn't say that shit?
Because you can't say that. Because that nigga get paid not to say it.
And then the sad thing about it is, motherfuckers wasn't at Stephen A. They was at Malika.
Yeah,
but he wanted to jump to her defense. And he gonna say, oh, that's my colleague. I'm gonna jump out and defend her and all that shit.
Hold on. He tried to say it and throw it out there. It was like, oh, usually mind my business. No, you don't, bitch nigga.
Yeah.
You always got something to say. Yo, bitch ass.
And the sad thing about Leah, he said that Malika was doing her job. What's old boy in the draft? When she brought up his fucking past and all that shit.
first of all, you didn't have to bring
No,
that. First of all, he was acquitted of it, so it's nothing to bring up. This is a special day for his life. She didn't have to say that. She didn't have to bring that shit back up. He was
it,
found
it,
he wasn't involved in it at all. Okay, well, he found not like the law, false law. It was nothing that he had involved other than like it was nothing that he was involved in at the end of the day, right? Like
was,
he wasn't gonna get charged, none of that shit.
yeah, and
So
those are facts. And if you look
so
at it,
it wasn't nothing that you had to bring up. She didn't have to bring that up. She didn't
yeah,
have to.
so
It's not our job to do that. It's not your job to throw a stain on that young brother's life. You don't have to do that. And then as a regular human being, you don't have to do that. But
and
she
if
did
you
it anyway because she hate black men. So
and
fuck
it,
that bitch and fuck
it
that nigga Stephen
and
A.
if
Smith
you
too. But go ahead.
and if you look at it, like I say, he said, and I ain't making this shit up. It come out his motherfucking mouth. She basically what he said. She do what the bosses tell her to do. And if you look when she brought that Josh Giddey shit up, now tell me, and I ain't no dumb nigga. She was reading off a goddamn teleprompter. Look at her
Yeah,
when
of course.
she reading off a teleprompter. That shit, she got so much motherfucking heat. Motherfucking ESPN had to address that shit. Them ain't her fucking thoughts. And then
Right.
guess what?
She ain't want to do it. She ain't want to
If
do it.
yeah, and if she running off a beat that she got to do what ESPN her bosses say, and I swear for my living God, and I believe this shit. ESPN told him to go out there and defend her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
that's a
why his
fact.
goofy ass went out there. Goofy ass.
He a smart
Defending
dumb
that
nigga. That's
bitch.
why I call motherfuckers like that, smart dumb niggas. I could pick up a
Smart dumb niggas.
motherfucking
I
dictionary.
like that. I like that, Weezy. I like that.
You know,
Smart dumb niggas.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna turn the page 75 tonight and see what words I could come up with. I'm pretty sure and not know what that word mean. I get on here and be talking and shit, and motherfuckers be like, "God damn, he a smart ass nigga. I ain't never heard that word before." And that's what Stephen A. do. And the
But
crazy shit about it is the fucking hypocrisy. At least give it
right.
like a month or two. God damn, them motherfuckers went straight in the gut Josh Giddy shit, and a couple days later they attacking Von Miller.
Right. Listen, he's been accused, right? He got a head of warrant out for him. He turned himself in. He bailed himself out. He's just being accused. I have no problem with them um saying that, talking about it. I have no problem with it. My issue is that nigga, it was a motherfucker in the NBA, a white dude that was accused of raping or molesting a young girl. Y'all just turned a blind eye. We ain't got enough evidence. Cause what? They didn't get arrested. But
And
what?
guess what?
Even if hold on, talking about even if a motherfucker get arrested, they still being just accused. They didn't get found guilty. They're just being accused of it. That's it.
And
So like
and
that
the
shit don't even make any sense.
and the
But
fact
anyway,
of
go
it,
ahead, bro.
and the fact of it, they wouldn't have talked about it unless they wouldn't have got heat from the black community. Backlash, they got backlash. That's the reason why they said some shit about it.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only
That's
fucking reason. And
and
guess
that's the
what?
only
And I
reason.
say this. Shout out,
Mhm.
I'm from that boot, right up the street, Mississippi, Jackson. They touched on that Brett Favre shit for what? Maybe about 5 episodes. Let that would have been a goddamn Deion Sanders down there at Jackson State. They did that shit.
Oh, you already know. You already know. You already know. It's a race thing. And they try to say, oh, racism doesn't matter. Yeah, it does, bitch motherfuckers. Race always matter.
That'll be the
And any of
goddamn
you,
headline.
hold on,
No, I'm
Weezy.
sorry.
Because to you motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers out there, you act like race don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if that was Dion that was even associated with the type of shit that Brett Favre was associated with, nigga, you be dragging them through the mud. He'd be all over the news. The motherfucker just talking about playing football, and they talk about him all the time. He ain't did no criminal shit. He's a bad person. They say racist shit about him. All that other shit. All it was that he was just a confident black man. Being confident. And you motherfuckers been racist to him.
And
Think
the
about that
sad
shit.
shit about it
That's
is,
why black people, we ride with Dion. That's why
and
we
the,
ride. We know y'all racism, bitch.
and the
But
and the
anyway, go
sad
ahead,
shit,
bro.
the sad shit about it, you know, them, y'all don't hear about this, but Jackson, Mississippi, them motherfuckers, they water is fucked up over there. Like Flint, they shit is
Mm-hmm.
fucked up over there. So Brett Favre stealing goddamn money, from welfare, recipient. But them motherfuckers, it's out there. We hear about this shit, but people know about this shit. It's nationwide. But like I say, ESPN, they just touched on the shit and left it alone.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, let that would have been Prime. Let that would have been Dion. Shit, that shit would have been all over this motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Black people do anything. It's all over the news. It's all over everything. What you gotta say, OG? Go ahead. Say
Well,
your
I
piece.
agree with both of you gentlemen, and I just want to throw in this tidbit. I mean, for someone who's been watching ESPN for a long time, I mean, let's face it, Stephen A. He is, in my opinion, a black white supremacist. If that makes any sense. I mean,
No,
he like
it
he
do. I
likes to
call them the same shit.
he likes to shit on black athletes and give. Remember how he was up Tim Tebow's ass several years ago? I mean, that's just one of the examples. I mean, the parent company is Disney, so you know what I see is two different sets of rules and two different styles of reporting depending on the race of the individual. And I mean, that's been consistent throughout his whole career. Um, he likes to shit on black people and he likes to coddle white people. And I don't know if it's the direction he gets from his bosses or if this is.
No,
Uh,
let me hold up. Let me say this. Stephen A. Smith is a sellout. That's what he is. He can sit there and pretend that he's not. Nigga, I know better. You can use all the big words and you can do all that shit, nigga. And you could have went to the schools or whatever the college you went to, nigga. But I'm very educated, and I know at the end of the day when a coon ass nigga like you try to play other black people to act like you down with us. You ain't down with us, nigga. You ain't about us. You defend white supremacy. You friends with Sean Hannity, which is a dude that is known for saying racist shit.
yep.
So that whole notion of Stephen A. Smith, he a brother. He ain't no brother. Yeah, his skin is black. I can't take that away from you. But nigga, I can question your loyalty and your respect for black people. I can question that. I ain't never gonna question that you ain't black. You black, you stupid, goofy nigga. And that's what's more insulting to me. Cause you all black and you doing that goofy shit and that sellout shit you doing. So fuck that nigga. And I stand on that. And I don't give a fuck. Any black person be like, oh well, get Stephen A. Fuck Stephen A. Smith. That nigga sellout. He just showed you again. I let y'all hear this nigga. I did a show on this nigga. I just proved to y'all that this nigga is a hypocrite. There's no motherfucking way that you talking about, oh, you can go at Von Miller. He just been accused of some shit. Regardless if he got arrested or not. But he just was accused. But he's telling me, oh, because the police, he tried to, and I guarantee you his next thing he come out here say, oh, because they got arrested by the police. The police arrested them. What do that mean? Nigga, we know plenty of black people that got arrested that come to find out they innocent. We done seen on video. We ain't talking about back in the day. We talking about now. We seen on video where police lie and lock up black people on some fuck shit. So that doesn't mean that you can't talk about it, bitch nigga. You still talk about it. I talk about it. And then now all of a sudden, oh, well, you know, the white man ain't been arrested or nothing. So we don't know everything. Everybody being silent. Are you serious, bro?
And you're right. It's like I'm not knocking them for reporting this shit. Because like I say, there's news, Von Miller, type shit like that. But I keep that same, and here go where the hypocrisy come in. Keep that same energy that you did for Giddy. Keep that same energy. You just reported the nigga was being investigated. What they should have did with Von Miller and say, hey,
Right. And that's
he
all you
got
gotta do.
accused
You
of this
got
shit. It's a warrant
right.
out of his arrest, and leave it at that. No, they want to go on like some 10-minute shit. Hey, don't put your hands on no woman, and all that shit. Motherfucker, we
Now you
know that
got,
shit.
and that's
You
my
already
thing.
convicting the nigga right there. You don't know what
Right.
happened, but when you
And,
start
and now
telling
you in
people,
the public, crucifying this dude.
yeah, they already convicted him by saying that
Yeah,
shit.
you already saying, oh, he shouldn't have never done that. Put his hands. You don't know that. He's
And
under
then,
investigation. I don't give a fuck. He got arrested.
and then,
You
it,
don't
it,
know that.
just report that shit and leave it at that. Let the shit information come out. Now, what about Giddy? They should have said this. Reported the shit and now he on the investigation, and they should have did just like Vaughn. They should have said, hey, but a side note, if you a grown ass man, don't be fucking with no underage motherfucking women. They
Don't
should have
put your
did
hand.
that shit to
Yeah.
him.
Don't be raping no woman.
Yeah, they should have put that sidebar out there
But
to
he, but he,
that shit.
but they didn't do it. That's
That's
my
what I'm saying.
thing.
But when it came to Von Miller, they reported it, but they want to put what Kwame say, mamas is cooking, that shit. They want to put some
Yeah.
extra shit on that motherfucker talking about, hey, don't put your hand. That ain't got shit, nigga, just report shit.
Let's
It's still
report it.
being investigated.
You don't have to listen. If you keep the same energy, nobody gonna take that shit away. They not gonna take it. I don't like if they just reported that shit the same. It's just like okay, Von Miller got arrested for beating his girlfriend or whatever the situation is. Okay, cool. But then they say come by and say, what was his name? Josh. What his name? Josh what?
Giddy.
Josh Giddy. And say, oh, you know what? Josh Giddy is accused of, you know what? Of raping an underage girl, and leave it as that. You don't need to put extra on it. You
Yeah.
don't put extra on his shit. You don't put extra on Von Miller shit. Talking about, oh, he
Yeah.
need to be locked up and all this other shit. Or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they did that shit to the young boy from Houston. Talking about seeing something, he needs to be locked up. Nigga, you don't even know all the evidence.
Yeah.
So you saying, oh, this is what I do to him. Well, okay, well, nigga, you know what? You should have said that shit about Josh Gilly. If Josh Gilly, nigga, regardless, you don't have all evidence. If Josh Gilly had sex with an underage woman, an underage girl, nigga, you know what? Nigga, as a father, nigga, I got a problem with that. Nigga, you should have said the same shit.
And then the sad thing about it is
I'll fuck that nigga up. You should have said the same shit, but you didn't do that. But when it came
the
to the black man that the cops say that he did do it, and still allegedly, it's still allegedly, you ride with it. You if I'm a father, I'm gonna fuck him up, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Nigga, fuck that. We don't even believe you because you ain't that tough. You're a bitch
and
ass.
the girl the NBA guy, that shit, the girl that came out and she said she ain't gave no statement, no paperwork, and she said she don't know where that shit coming from that they putting out statements and shit
Yeah,
like
but
that,
you
and
know,
you
I
know,
don't believe that either. I don't believe that. I
you,
believe
you
he
know,
did do. Listen, I believe he did. My opinion. I believe he did it, but I've been around enough women
He paid
that
that
been
hush money.
abused. Hold on. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been around enough women that been abused, and then money get involved too, and you don't want to fuck a nigga life up, even though he did some shit.
yeah,
So you like kind of like you say that person didn't do it. You know what I mean? So I don't believe her. Honestly, my opinion, I don't believe her because you
yeah.
don't
She
put
said,
that shit out there. You don't listen. First of all, I'm saying you don't do that. You don't put that shit out there unless you're trying to hurt somebody. Two things can happen. Two things is true. One thing is that you put that shit out there and you did that shit to try to hurt that person. The other part is that that person didn't do it and you tried to hurt them.
that's a fact.
So listen, I don't listen. You listen. If that shit wasn't true, then you don't put that out there. Then you don't say that he did something like that to you. That hurts a
No,
motherfucking career. That hurts
no,
a person. I don't give a
no, not
fuck.
not.
I don't. She playing. Oh, well, I ain't mean that. But bitch, you told the police that
No,
he
but that,
beat you.
but that's what she's saying.
Come
Now,
on,
like I
man.
said, but
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
Like you don't do
I
no shit
wasn't there.
like that. Like that's what I'm saying. And then you make it hard for women that actually getting beaten like that. That actually getting beat.
Oh
You
yeah, of
making
course,
it
yeah.
hard for them. So listen, bitch. You put that out there. Listen, even if it did happen or not, you don't do that. And we ain't in. Listen, we in a different time now. You ain't gotta lie about that shit. Just say that shit. If it happened, it happened. Stand on it. But
Yeah,
don't
it's
be
that
sitting there
bag.
playing that
She
shit.
protecting that bag. It's that. It's all about that bag.
Yeah, you don't do that shit. So now, bitch, now you got me not believing you. You talking about, oh, he ain't do it. But now I'm second guessing this nigga might have did it. He might have just
I
did it.
tell you
Because now ain't no way that he might not did it. Because now you want some fuck shit.
about that bag.
Man, fuck out of here, man. These motherfuckers. I'm tired of people playing around with sexual assault. I'm tired of that shit. If the nigga did that to you, he did it, and that's right. I got you. I got your back. Women, men, whoever it is, whoever it happen, I got you. I'll ride with you. But don't play with me like that. Oh, you you file a report and then say, oh no, he ain't do it. Now get the fuck out of here. And don't give me that shit. Oh, they just abused like that. No, fuck that. You don't put that shit out there for a nigga to fuck their life up like that. You fuck a nigga life up like that. You can't play with that. If it's true, it's true. Let's stand on it. You stand on it. Let's ride with it. I got you. But, and I'm talking about women. I got you. But don't play with that shit.
Yeah, one accusation could,
You
you
fuck a
know,
nigga life up.
hey, at the minimum, fuck his whole life up. At the maximum, they could get their life took. Cause this goddamn shit on the motherfucking street, niggas don't play that shit if they can, accused of some shit. You know, certain niggas, it's a different goddamn motherfucking code. Just an accusation of the shit, and they ostracized in the community or some shit like that. Whether it be true or not.
Listen,
Once you get that
listen.
that that, that goddamn
I
thing
ain't even gonna lie
stain
to
on
you.
your name,
When,
you can't come back from.
listen, when a woman change her mind and say, no, he ain't do that, then I believe he did it. I'm gonna tell all the women that now. You say he did it, and then you change your mind and say he didn't do it, then I believe he did it. The problem is with that is that you fuck it up for all the other women that actually go through a struggle, that actually go through that shit. You bitch. And then motherfuckers like, yeah, how you gonna get mad? People gonna say, well, how you gonna disrespect the victim of women? Fuck them bitches. You can't play like that. We in a space right now in life. You don't play with that shit. You don't play with a nigga life like that. You don't. First of all, you don't play with if somebody, you talking about somebody did something to you horribly like that. You don't play with that. And you know what? And if you say that happened to you, we got you. We gonna ride with you. Listen, I already told motherfuckers, when a woman automatically say that something happened to her with a dude, I automatically believe her. That nigga gotta prove that it didn't happen. Honestly. So if I'm in that state of mind like that, then what the fuck is this bitch playing with this shit for? Play with that shit. And you talking about, oh, can you calling her a bitch? Yeah, she a bitch. You don't play with that shit.
I tell
You
you what,
don't play with that motherfucking lifestyle. You don't play with no niggas shit like that. The fuck
I
out
got
of
a, I
here,
got a,
man.
I got a quick story, and this real fact, I'm gonna keep it funky like gym shoes and shit. So like when I was like 16 years old, I was going to school. I be as y'all can see, I'm on that militant shit. I've been that way, my whole fucking life. So living like kind of racist town, my school, it was like one bus for black people and the other 12 buses for white people and type shit like that. So I was always getting in trouble. They was trying to, one fighting white boys, knocking them out, shit like that. Nigga this and the boo, hit them with that ba boo, shit. I was always in some shit. So they was trying to get me and my kinfolks kicked out of school. So one day the principal called me to the office. He said, "Hey, you suspended." In Louisiana at that time, if you get suspended 4 times from school, you expel. You got to go to a whole different parish to go to school. So he suspended me. He said, "Go home." And I walked out. I came back in. I said, "You gonna suspend me, and you ain't gonna tell me what I did?" I swear for my living God, he said, and I remember that bitch name. Fuck her ass. White girl. He said, Belinda Ross came down here. Fuck her government now. I'm putting it out there. I hope she watching this shit. We friends on Facebook. I'm sitting her goddamn tell her about the show so I'll make her ass famous. So he said, oh, Belinda Ross said you came up to her and asked her for some white pussy. I'm 16 motherfucker. First of all, bitch, you look like Miss Goddamn 6 o'clock. You ain't got no motherfucking ass. The hands on the goddamn clock. I'm like, look at it, and a motherfucker just straight up lied on me. Straight up fucking lied.
That happen all the time, bro.
Straight
That
fucking lying.
happen
They
all the
kicked me
time.
out of goddamn fucking school, man.
And I want to tell people all the time, man. This is why, on real talk, and I'm gonna leave this with this. I'm gonna let everybody get their last say out before we get out of here.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna tell everybody. This is why I tell motherfuckers. This is why I be truthful to shit and I be honest. Cause there ain't a motherfucker that sit there and say, yo, Kenny, you lying. And if you say I'm lying, motherfucker, prove that. Prove it that I'm lying. We lost OBF members because of this shit. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, well, we don't believe you. Well, prove my point. I ask everybody. Anytime some shit happen with any OBF member, prove me I'm lying. Prove me that I'm fucking lying. What I'm saying. Prove me that I'm lying. I got no reason to fucking lie about no fucking shit, man. The fuck I got. First of all, I tell anybody, what the fuck I gotta lie to you about? Nigga, I'm who I am. I stand on who I am. The fuck I gotta lie about? Nigga, I ain't trying to be better than nobody. I don't give a fuck about being better and trying to hype myself up to be better than anybody. So what the fuck I gotta lie about? Facts. But, we got people that said that, and like I said, it's some people that say that, oh, they just don't fuck with me no more. They don't like my personality, and that's okay. I'm good with that. But don't ever lie on me. Don't ever say I'm a liar. If you ever say I'm a motherfucking liar, nigga, we ain't cool no more. Cause I ain't got no reason to lie to no nigga and nobody. For what? I'm who the fuck I am. I got plenty of motherfuckers that back up who the fuck I am. Still to this day. And I came a long motherfucking way. So ain't no reason to lie. But fuck Stephen A. Smith, you a liar, bro. But good, OG, get your last shit out, man. Before we get up out of here.
No, I appreciate you do what you do, Kenny. You know, you inform us, political, cultural, sports, everything. And you know, it's always a pleasure being on with you two gentlemen.
For sure.
Go to Weezy, go ahead. Get your
Yeah,
last shit out, man.
like the topic we was talking about, I challenge, everybody, everybody that's listening and stuff like that. This is platform, it's a informative, platform. What we trying to move, to, give y'all the information out there and not forcing our beliefs on you and shit like that. We just trying to get the information out there, and do your homework and do your research, before we come on, and talk about, subjects and, and stuff like that. But, as far as Stephen A. Smith, like I say, you gotta, you know, choose who you rock with. And I mean, he's a hypocrite, and I just can't watch somebody that's a fucking hypocrite. And I'm an individual. Like politics, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I like some Republicans' policy. I like some Democrat policy. But shit, I'm an individual. I think for myself. And and Stephen A. Smith, he's not that guy to me. And that's just
And
a
I
fact.
appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate that everybody be giving their own shit. Cause like a lot of times people be trying to sit there and act like, oh, I'm just a Democrat. I side with Democrats. I side with Republicans. Nah, nigga, we individuals. We don't. Everybody don't agree with everything I say, nigga. But like I said, the one thing about me, I always try to be truthful. So I'm always true. I try to be as truthful as I can be. And I ain't trying to act like I'm better than nobody or no or nothing like that. But sometimes motherfuckers be saying shit, and I'm like, yo, all right, well, motherfucker, will prove me that I'm this fucked up nigga like that. A lot of niggas like that. Prove it to me. Prove me I'm lying. And then when I put the motherfuckers on the spot to prove some shit, they can't do it. So that's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? But I appreciate my brothers. I appreciate OG. I appreciate my brother Wheezy on this shit, man. We about this bitch. That's all y'all got to say. That's it.
Hey, for the people that's listening, y'all get with the movement. We trying, come in 24 with this shit. We back to the shits.
Yeah, and listen, and people, we back going live uh every Friday and shit. Me and Wheezy, and OG, we got a show coming up every Friday. Um, yeah, we got the shit every Friday, and we going live. We gonna do our shit. So make sure y'all guys tune in on Friday, and we got the world's on fire. That's our shit. That's our channel. That's
Yes.
what we get ready to do. So make sure you guys tune in for that. We appreciate it. Weezy, you wanna let's give people their props. You know what I mean? They came in, they start talking in the chat. Hold on. All right, Weezy, there go one. You wanna talk about it?
Yes. I mean that and I could spin it off and say Molly Karen too. I mean, both they spit an image of Malika and Molly the same thing.
No, shout out the dude that's saying that.
Yeah. She the female version of Stephen A. Smith and Molly.
Well, shout out the person that said it though.
Oh yeah, damn man, Dexter Fuqua. Yeah, shout out to Dexter Fuqua. I totally agree with you, my guy. Facts definitely in Baltimore. You say he for Baltimore.
Hey, I don't know everybody in Baltimore, nigga.
Well, he say definitely in Baltimore. So I don't know if he mean he in Baltimore, but I think that's what he mean. If I'm not, I'm sorry, Dex.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it, but I ain't, I don't know everybody in Baltimore, nigga.
Got Mr. Columbutter. He's a kiss ass. Pick me. Oh no, Miss Columbutter. No, I like that name, Miss. Yeah, he's a kiss ass. And she said, I would sue his ass. You're speaking as if you know the situation person. That's fact. He's talking about, and that's the, Miss. And that's facts. What we're saying when it came to what's the guy Giddy? He said, "Well, I can't speak on it, because we might get sued." But when it came to Von Miller, he's speaking on some shit and he might get sued. You know, Stephen A. Smith, make it make sense to me. That's why they getting their orders up from the bosses.
That's true.
And
Okay,
and I just want to chime in real quick, Wheezy. It
Hold
was
on, hold
Miss.
on, hold on, hold on. Let Weezy finish this shit up.
okay.
It was Miss Cocoa Butter.
Oh damn, man. I'm from the South. I got a accent and shit like that. I apologize. Miss. I apologize. I got an accent and shit.
What she say, Weezy?
No, that's the last one. She say, they kick you out of your individuality and voice, not Belinda's ass. I don't know what that mean.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what that means, but okay.
No,
We
no, she
fuck
say
with you
they
though.
kick. Yeah,
We
yeah,
fuck with it though.
yeah. That's what's up. Anthony Lewis say 100.
All right, go ahead, OG. What you saying? So before we get out of here.
No, I was just saying, hey man, this is always a great time, chopping it up with you guys. And guys, listen, you know, Friday nights, the world is on fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true,
and
man.
I like to say this, for the viewers and stuff like that. If it's something you want us to talk about, go to uh OBF on Facebook, and you want some if some y'all see in the world that y'all want us to touch on, because we don't see everything, see what I'm saying? So go on the
Mm-hmm.
page and tell us what y'all want us to talk about.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we don't see everything. You know what I mean? So Weezy right about that, and we appreciate anybody. You know what I'm saying? And just leave some shit in the comments. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So sometimes some shit in the comments, y'all, y'all can leave that. I'll pick it up because I do read the comments here and there. I don't read them all the time, but I read them. But like Weezy said, you know, go to the did you say go to Weezy?
yeah, your page, Opinion of Facts, Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to the Facebook page.
No,
And
it's
if you
not
got
called that. It's
anything,
called Mr. OBF.
okay, you changed the. Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, I changed it. Yeah, it's Mr.
okay.
OBF.
Just go there, you know, and if you got something to say, just like if you see something in the news, just if you're on YouTube or something like that, and you see something, just share that to his page on on Facebook. And he'll get to it, and we be doing our research and stuff like that. OG, what's the show called?
The
OG.
world is on fire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's a topic that the viewers If y'all see something that y'all think the world gonna be on fire, is on fire, you let us know about it. And we gonna talk about it.
That's true. Shout out to my brothers, cause listen, they oh she said hold on, Wiz. Let me get something real quick. Hold on. You might love this, right, Wiz? You may love this.
Say love. Hey, that's what's up.
And listen, I want to say this on real talk, right before we leave, right? I miss my brother, Weezy, because Weezy bring a different perspective to shit. And we talk about shit the way we talk about it and stuff like that. And then we got OG come in. I miss my brother too. I miss him as well. And we back. You know what I mean? We back. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that? Like we back though. Like that's our shit. Like we do. You know what I mean? What y'all think?
I'm excited. This is just the tip of the iceberg. The best is yet to come.
Yes, and I said this shit, and real talk, when I lost my mom, I don't want everybody to get sentimental and shit like that. It ain't about that. But I
You
said,
good? Say
every
what you
fuck
gotta say, man.
for like,
No, say what you gotta say.
last 10 years, I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna, shit gonna be different, next year. But guess what? December 31st, I was like, hey, damn, everybody make their New Year's resolution. The same shit be happening. But see, I'm ahead of the game now. I made my New Year's resolution way in goddamn motherfucking July. And I'm ahead of the goddamn motherfucking game, my guy. I'm ahead of the game. So, we gonna do this shit in 24 and I'm ahead of the goddamn fucking game. And hopefully we can prosper, and continue to make a difference and stuff like that. That's what I'm rooting for.
So like we good.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact.
I understand. You hear my brother. My brother say we good. So we won't be always good. You know what I mean? We've been doing this shit for a minute, right? But we've been a little skeptical about things and when it came to, you know, OBF, the network and everything, we've been a little skeptical. But we good. And my brother said we good. We good, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we good. So we good. So it, we fine. That's my thing. I just wanted to make sure that me and my brother we always good because when we beef and shit like that, and then people seen it, and we've been going through some shit through our false everybody and false our shit and whatever. But me and my brother we be good. You know what I'm saying? Even when it come to you know everybody, they be talking out shit. They be talking like, oh, y'all gonna be good. We nigga, we good. You know what I'm saying? My brother, he good. I'm good. And we gonna keep fighting. We gonna fight through this shit because we got a movement that we trying to do. My brother always the one thing that Weezy always tell me, nigga, we got a movement we gotta do. And so we gonna do our movement, right, Weezy?
Yeah, that's a big. That's a super duper huge motherfucking facts. Like we got ideas and shit like that, man. Nigga, I got fucking kids and shit like that. And like I say, and this, it is. I'm grateful to hear them stories from my mom and shit like that, and kind of, pass that knowledge down. Her parents, her great grandparents, and shit like that. I love, talking, and stuff like that. I love it, but I like to, have an intelligent conversation and, and shit like that. And I think that's what we trying to move forward with not to arguing and shit like that, and have a substance fucking conversation about shit. And I think that's more productive. And I'm to blame for it too. So you know. But I think I love the way, you know, you got things moving, you know, now.
Yeah. But you know what? And I respect that. And I love you for saying that. And we want a positive shit. We're trying to do good shit, positive shit, and we're trying to move. It's about a movement. At the end of the day, whatever the fuck y'all think about what we do, it's about a movement. So we gotta be on our movement type of shit. Alright? So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. We'll holler at y'all next week on our new show that's coming out next week, which is The World Is on Fire with me, OG, and Wheezy.
And
So
make sure y'all hit your notification bell so you know y'all can get that shit in real time.
yeah, and I'm gonna put it out on Facebook so y'all can get it too as well, so y'all know what we doing. All right, peace,
Yes, sir. Y'all stay up.
love,
Yep, love and respect.
Most deaf.
peace and love to the world.